So I want to talk about something that I have been dealing with that I don't have any other safe place to talk about it. You guys are going to just have to help me with this. And I hope that you do. I hope that it's relatable to somebody. I don't know. I'm just going to put this out in the universe and see what happens. So something that I have struggled with my entire deconstruction journey is I started to deconstruct in 2012 from evangelical Christianity, and what happened is I went seeking for truth. That is how the whole thing started. I basically prayed to my idea of God at the time, which was the evangelical God. I don't care what the truth is, I just want to know what it is. And I feel like that divine spirit heard me and broke me of the spell of evangelical Christianity. I totally give credit to what I would call the universe, source, whatever today. I wouldn't necessarily call God because my subconscious had tied that to the evangelical God. But whatever it is, my higher self, something heard me and broke the spell of evangelical Christianity. I had been born and raised in it. My whole family was in it. I was raising my kids in it. So it was just a miracle, in my opinion, that I got out. Just sheerly by asking for truth and seeing the Bible in a whole different way. But what happened is I started to get on social media. I started on Instagram and I started to listen to people who hated evangelicals, right? Or evangelical ideas. And it tended to be people who actually thought they were just positive there was no God and that after death there's nothing. And it was another form of just, you have to believe like this is the truth, and taking away the curiosity. And I didn't like it. I didn't fit there. I didn't fit in atheism, though I understand atheism. I don't understand all the aspects of it, but I do understand getting to that point, especially when you leave something like evangelical Christianity and rejecting that God and everything. And I get that, and rejecting the Bible because you view it that way. I've always kind of thought evangelicals and atheists read the Bible the very same way. But atheists come away with the proper conclusion. If you're going to read it that way, in my opinion, you should reject everything about it. I don't read the Bible that way anymore. I don't really read the Bible that much, but the verses will pop up in my mind and I see them in a new light, and they can actually bring me great comfort in times of need. But I struggle with the fear of judgment so much still, the fear of rejection, because of what happened when I came out to my family, that I had a different belief. It started with one different belief, and it was that Jesus did fulfill the prophecies, just not in the way people expected. And it wasn't really, I don't think of Jesus as this divine. I do think of Jesus as divine, but I think of all of us divine. I don't think of Jesus as anything better or higher than any of us. He was pointing to the fact that we are one with Source as he was. We're not separate. There's no separation. And trying to create that image through death, breaking a mindset more than anything, not because God was angry and it was to break the mindset in us. I mean, that's my point of view on that right now. Who knows? It changes all the time. But I'm really exploring this new age stuff. I have crystals now. I meditate. I try to do it regularly. I'm a hypnotherapist. And now I'm creating a podcast. If you'd like to check it out, it's called the Transformed Life Podcast. You can find a link in my bio, where I'm going through the 12 universal laws. I'm studying them right along with you. I'm sharing my thoughts, creating ways we can practice them, because I've, heard and studied that there are universal laws that I was never taught about. And it started with the, manifestation, getting into that. And I'm testing everything like a little scientist for myself. It's not like it has to be, I'm just testing it for me. Like, does this work for me? Can I manifest something? And I've had things happen, I'm not going to lie. But there's this fear of rejection of people that I've met and really care about, who believe that this stuff is all woo. And there's a fear there. There's this fear of rejection. And I want to just be free to explore, because I don't reject my family. A lot of my family still believes in evangelical Christianity. I don't reject them for that. Do I totally disagree? Absolutely. But I understand why they think what they do. And likewise, my friends and loved ones that are atheists, I understand why they think what they do, and I respect that. But I don't think the same, and I don't want people telling me this is the right way and this is not the right way. I want to explore. I want to explore this spiritual journey, and I want to stop fucking caring what other people think about it. I want to stop worrying when people say it's woo and then just throwing it out. Okay, I'm not going to even look into it. I'm too curious of a person, and I just need to continue on this journey and continue doing it. So I'm trying to be my most authentic self, but I still struggle with the fear of rejection, because I lost so much when I left evangelical Christianity. And I didn't leave because I hated it. I just left because I was convinced, which to me, whatever you're convinced is true, that's your belief. My beliefs changed. They changed because I gained new insight. And I don't know, maybe this is all rambling. And if you're still here, thank you for listening. Check out my podcast. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow something. So like, share, whatever. Have a great day.